One of the awesome things that Jesus did while he was on this earth is that he walked on water. Now, I'm not talking about he floated around with these funny floaties or swam. He actually walked on the surface of the water. So this you can find in Matthew chapter 14, verses 25 through 34. You can look that up later, even now if you want to, as you're listening. So the disciples were in a boat, and Jesus was not with them at this point. He was still off on the shore. Quite a ways away. The boat had been a little ways away. It wasn't just in the shallow water at this point. And he wanted to go join them, so he just starts walking on the water as if he's walking on the street. And the disciples are like, what is going on? Now, Peter, one of his disciples, he looked at Jesus and because at first they were kind of scared if they thought, is it a ghost? Who is this person coming to us? And Peter looks at Jesus and he says, command me to come to you. So Jesus says, come. And Peter gets out of the boat and starts walking on the water toward Jesus. But he got distracted. He got kind of scared. It was windy. And instead of focusing on Jesus, he looked away. And he started sinking. See, he got scared. He started doubting. And he was sinking in the water. But don't worry, Jesus pulled him up. And they got him into the boat. They both got in the boat and then arrived to where they were going. Now, there might be times where you're worried about something, maybe you're scared about something, and you lose focus on Jesus. You start looking away at what it is that Jesus has done for you. Maybe you start doubting, maybe you have some fears, and that can happen. We all have those times. So today, when you're talking with your family, talk together about things that might make you afraid. Now, it could be any little thing. Maybe you're afraid of the dark. I don't like the dark much either. There's lots of things that can make you afraid. There's also a lot of things in our world today that can distract you, can take you away from focusing on what's most important, which is Jesus. And it might even be things that are good. Maybe you like to play a game, and sometimes that can distract you from what's important. Maybe you really like to read, which is great, again, a good thing. But if it takes your focus away from what is most important, that's when you've really got to stop and think, okay, how can I make sure that I am not so distracted, I'm not so pulled away that I'm not focusing on what is most important, which is Jesus. So today as a family, you can take some time and talk through what might be a distraction. And it doesn't have to be just what you know for sure you're being distracted by. It could be anything. Just talk it through. Think of different things that could keep you away from focusing on Jesus. And then don't just leave it at that. You can take some time to pray about that, but then come up with a plan. What is a family plan that you can do for each other to help you stay away from those distractions, to help you stay focused on Jesus? Again, I'm not saying all those things are bad things to do, but as a family, come up with a plan so that when you see each other, maybe getting more into the distracting things, getting more into things that are making you worried or scared, how can you help each other focus back on Jesus and go back to Him? Might be, let's take some time and just pray together. Maybe you can write down, okay, here's some things that we can do. Find some verses that you can memorize together to remind yourself at times when maybe you're getting distracted. This is a great time to just take a moment, thank God for the many things He's done for you, and even ask Him, Lord, help me find those things that might be keeping my attention away from you, so that I can always know that no matter what happens, I'm keeping my eyes focused on you.